Okay, so let's have a look at what we are going to be doing here. Greetings, everybody. I am Chad Malam, ZS6 Oscar Papa Sierra, and of course, I again have just come to the point where it's annoying that everybody is complaining about the new ICASA online portal, and that you've got everybody telling everybody what to do. Yet nobody's actually doing anything, and I do want to just confirm that a couple of people have already done some PDFs and circulated them and sent them around and try to assist other amateurs in getting onto the new system. So I've decided to do a series of Zoom, or at least a video training explanations of the step-by-step process. Now, whether or not you follow the process and you actually decide that you're going to follow Saul's do not do anything policy, or whether you are going to attempt to overcome the problem and actually follow the process, this video is intended to show you that it is in actual fact a reasonably simple process. I'm not saying it's not complex. It is complex. It does entail several steps that need to be undertaken in a particular order. I also know that there are a couple of areas where the terminology is a little bit on the confusing side. So I hope to, in actual fact, address all of these problems. So the very first video that we are going to show you is quite simply the following. To be quite honest, I don't think I'm actually up visually on screen at the moment. So let me just stop sharing here at the moment and kick you in and say, there we go. Now you should be able to put a face to the voice. For those of you that don't know me, I'd also like to encourage you to share the link that I will make available to every single radio amateur around you. And let's see for once and for all, if we can't get everybody up on the ICASA online portal without aggravation, without frustration, etc. So in essence, what is going to happen here is I'm going to start this first session off with an explanation of the terminology, and I just want to show you the difference in the terminology that has been utilized, so that at least when you get to see it on screen on the ICASA portal, which was shared when I started and opened up this this video session, you will understand what it is that ICASA is in actual fact referring to. I would like to add a disclaimer at this moment. I do not do this on behalf of ICASA at all. I do this on behalf of radio amateurs, and at the end of the day, it works. I've personally been on the system for 2 years, and I don't know why everybody is having a typical radio amateur hissy fit about change and so let's not go into the politics. And let's rather kick off straight away and have a look to see where we are. Firstly, I would like to say that this video is available at www.cert, that's Charlie Echo Romeo Tango, .net.za. There is a menu item there that says videos. It'll take you to the public video section. And what I'm asking is, guys, because of the fact that we have several steps that need to be followed, and there is a delay between the steps as we wait for ICASA to actually approve step 1 before proceeding to step 2. I've asked on that particular page for the public Zoom meetings or videos that you just pop us an email at video@cert.net.za, and please take note that it's .net for network. Networking. It's not company. It's a network of community emergency response team volunteers. So send an email, video@cert.net.za. And as I upload the new videos after each step has been processed, I will pop you an email and just let you know, look, the next stage has been uploaded. You can come back, have a look at it. When you get to the end of the full series, which will probably take us the better part of maybe a week, if all goes well, hopefully by the end of this week. And of course, this is now the 8th of March in the year 2021, whilst we still sit in a level 1 lockdown for COVID-19. There again, be safe, sanitize, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and mouth, eyes, and nose if possible. And of course, wear a mask in public and physical distance. Okay, that being said, I think all of the other bits and pieces are out of the way. I'm going to start the screen share again, and then we will start looking at the introduction to the terminology and what the website actually looks like. I will then end this video, and I will start the second video where we will, in actual fact, create the log on to the online or ICASA online website. Right. So terminology. One of the biggest problems is that people don't understand what is happening with regards to the questions that are being asked, etc., etc. So I would like to point out just a couple of issues here. Firstly, on scene, you can see I'm actually going to use Kyle, Z6 Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, for the purposes of generating this video, because we have not created his online presence as yet. So we will use his log on and follow that process. All right, so here is Kyle's license. As you can see, it expires in 2023. It was a 5-year license. And the 2 or 3 major things that I need to, basically 2 major things that I need to point out and highlight is, first and foremost, the license number. Now, I wonder if this is going to allow me to do anything. No, unfortunately, it's not. Yeah, it will. So, our license number. Please take note of the format of the license number. Okay? Number, a string of numbers with hyphens in between it. Some of the older licenses may look a little bit different. However, all of that has been generated prior to plus minus 2019 will also have the hologram that was put at the top right-hand corner of the license. Now, here's how you know if you are on the old license versus the new license. The old license is under the old system. The old system is called a legacy license. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, with my terrible handwriting, legacy. I hope I spell it correctly, but there you go. You'll get the idea. This is a legacy license, people, because of that number and because of the image in the top right-hand corner. These were the licenses that were printed and sent to you primarily by postal services. If you did request and were fortunate enough for somebody at ICASA to photocopy and email it, well, that's what it will look like. Or if you've emailed it yourself, that's what it will look like. Okay, so moving on. Let us now have a look at what a new license will in actual fact look like. I need to try and clear all of that. There we go. That should clear it. Clear all drawings. Right. So now, the difference between the old system and the new system. The old system, legacy license, new system. Here we go. First major difference is the license number. No hyphens, no dashes, no space, string of numbers. So far, out of all of the licenses that I have seen, they actually begin with 100. Now, people, please be aware of the fact that in this case, this is an amateur unrestricted license. However, I will show you a dealer license, and you'll notice that the license number follows the same pattern or sequence as displayed on this license. The next big difference is our 3D barcoding, whatever you call it, that is now printed on this ICASA license. Now, to be quite honest with you, I've never done a QR code scan to it. That's what it's called, the QR code, to see what actually comes up. I might do that at a later stage, whether or not that section of the online portal or not has been developed. I really cannot tell you because, as I say, I am not doing this on behalf of ICASA at all. I'm doing this of my own free will, which we all have. Okay, so that is the difference between the two license types, the old legacy versus the new portal. I'm going to end at this point, and we will move to the next step, or the very first step of creating the online presence. And then I will explain what step 2 will be afterwards, and then 3, and we will take it one step at a time until such time as everybody can get the full picture. Okay, I'm ending the video. Thank you very much. Let's clear this, and we will, in actual fact, stop the share and bring you back, of course, to me, and I'll say, enjoy, catch you on the next one. Let's prepare this video quickly.